Hello, welcome to Views&Thrus. Here we have the review for Combiner Wars. What? Off-Road, I guess. So here we have Off-Road, who is not Wildriders, strangely enough. Though, as you can probably see, he is very much inspired by Wildrider, with the gray deco, with the red windows, and the silver front, like that's a different color to the other gray, with the offset Decepticon symbol. So you can definitely see the inspiration for Wildrider coming from Off-Road here. Setting him aside, we can see that he is a pickup truck, very obviously, with a nice big grille in front. And, you know, he rolls. He's a pickup truck. Nothing too exciting about that. He has this little part in the back that, you know, he can stick his weapon onto, which is an axe, which is pretty cool. He can, you know, plug it in there so he can cut people as he's driving by, or, you know, just hold it. Nothing wrong with holding things. And so, on to transformation. We want to come to here, unhook these. And some people are rather upset with the addition, like losing out on Wildrider and getting Off-Road. I don't mind it too much because I never had a big liking to the character of Wildrider. He kind of seemed more of like almost generic compared to the other Stunticons. And with Off-Road being a pickup truck, that kind of adds a bit more variety to the Stunticon lineup. Instead of DragStrip being the odd one out in a bunch of cars, now we have Off-Road, who's also a pickup truck and one less car. But he is very quick to transform. Here we have him in robot mode. And this is where he stops being at all similar to the old Wildrider. Because, yeah, there's just no similarities there. And we can give him his axe. And he holds it very well. It looks like he could mess some people up. Now, if you look at his head, you can kind of see where they were inspired with his design. Because originally he was going to be Ruckus. And that's a very Ruckus-inspired head. So much so that even the Transformers Club is recoloring him to be Ruckus. So that's neat. And I don't mind his Off-Road being an addition to the Stunticons instead of Ruckus. To go over the articulation, he has ball-jointed shoulders with this bit of kibble getting into the way a lot with his pretty big back portion of the truck on his back, just folded there. He has a single joint elbow that gets 90 degrees, which is decent, and it swivels, which is great. No wrist articulation. His head is on a very decent ball joint. And if you want to be crazy, you can have him kind of move his torso a bit backward and forwards, as long as you ignore his abdomen moving. He has ball-jointed hips, which are fairly unhindered, and then a swivel right below that, and then a knee joint that gets 90 degrees with no foot articulation. He just has a nice big boot, I say. Can't have enough Transformers with a nice big boot. And that's really all that's left for Off-Road. He does come with this sort of contraption, which he can't plug onto his shoulder like some of the other Stunticons, but he can plug into his wrist, his imaginary wrist, just in case you want him to have wrist guns. And that is Combiner Wars Deluxe Off-Road.
Animation model head, And I think they got a pretty good approximation of it. A nice transition to 3D.